Hi there, and welcome to another Dungeon Walkthrough. This is SD from the Violent Night gaming community, and today we're going to be looking at Maraoudon. What we're going to be doing here is going straight from the beginning of Maraoudon Purple, through Maraoudon Orange, and then into Maraoudon Green, finishing off the instance there, and getting the achievement for all three. Our team set up as usual, containing me tanking, Zorf healing, and pugging 3 DPS. Okay, starting off in Maraoudon Purple. First off we have Tinkerer Gizlock. This is a boss with 4 abilities, the first of which being Bomb. Now this inflicts fire damage on a random target. The second of which being Goblin Dragon Gun. Now this inflicts fire damage to all targets in front of the boss for 8 seconds, so it's a good idea to just have the tank in front of him. If you have any melee DPS, they need to be behind him. Third up being Flash Bomb. Now this fears all targets within 5 yards of the bomb impact itself. The fourth ability is Shoot. Now this is physical damage to a random player. Next up is Lord Viletongue. Now this is a boss with 4 abilities. The first of which being Shoot. Now this is physical damage to a random player. Second of which being Multi-Shot. Now this inflicts arcane damage to the target and to all players within 5 yards of that target. The third ability is Blink. He teleports behind his intended target. And the fourth ability is Smoke Bomb. Now this stuns targets. Now we move on to Maraoudon Orange. The first boss we took down here was Noxian. Now this is a boss with 3 abilities, the first of which being Toxic Volley. Now this inflicts nature damage to all players within the area that it's cast within. It damages for every 3 seconds for a total of 15 seconds. The second ability being Uppercut. Now this causes physical damage as well as knocking back its intended target. The third ability is a 2-parter. It's called Summon Noxian Spawn. Noxian divides himself into 5 parts, 5 little adds. They'll come and attack. You need to make sure that these are all dead and buried before Noxian can return. The next boss in the orange area is Razor Lash. Now this is a boss with 3 abilities as well. The first of which being Puncture. This causes physical damage every 2 seconds for a total of 10 seconds to its intended target. The second ability is Thrash. Now with this the boss attacks twice in quick succession. The third ability is Cleave. Now this inflicts damage to its target as well as attacking the 2 closest party members to that target. Now that we're done with Orange, we move on to Maraoudon Green. The first boss we're going to take down in Maraoudon Green is Princess Therodrus. Now this is a boss with 4 abilities. The first of which being Thrash, in which she attacks her intended target twice within quick succession. The second ability being Repulsive Gaze. Now this fears all targets for 6 seconds. The third ability being Boulder. Now this is a random single target damage ability. It also interrupts any casts you happen to be casting, and it will stun you. The fourth ability being Dust Field. She'll create basically a force field around herself. She will push you back, inflicting nature damage as it goes. You won't be able to cast because it's a knockback. The best tactic I would say here would be to get completely out of range in this until she's finished, and then get back to her and start dealing damage. Now even though we got the achievement for Maraoudon, there was still one boss that we wanted to take down. Now this is Rotgrip. This is a boss with two abilities, the first of which being Puncture, in which he inflicts physical damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. The second ability being Fatal Bite. Now this inflicts nature damage and heals Rotgrip for twice the amount that he's damaged you for. And that's another one nailed. Thank you very much for watching this dungeon walkthrough. I've been SD from the Violent Night gaming community. Please give this video a like and a subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. I'll hopefully see you next time. Thank you very much.